We are live. Here we go. Here we go. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yo, what up? It's the motherfucking Beat Table with LAY, where we interview the beat makers and producers and find out why they do what they do. And today we have Blaqsmith.
Yes, sir. Black.
Hell yeah. Hey, man, thank you so much for making that journey, bro.
Hey, man.
I appreciate that.
Hey, it was a cool journey, man. Shit, sitting on the train. Like, I love trains. I don't know if y'all love trains, but I love trains, man.
So my wife's actually been talking about like a trip to Santa Barbara
Yeah.
through a train. You just take the train the whole way up there, and you could sip on there, and
Oh, man.
yeah, it's pretty dope. I was all like, damn, we should.
I mean, I had a blunt roll, but I wish I could smoke on the train.
I know
but
that would have been sick.
It would have been cool. Shit.
Oh, you could blaze in here.
I smoked that blunt.
Oh, you.
Shit.
Do I have any weed?
If you got some, that'd be crazy.
Oh wait, do I? Nope, I don't have no more.
Oh, it's all good, man.
Fuck, I gave it all away.
It's all good.
Usually, everybody knows. Usually, I got some weed on me, and then my homie was hitting me up like, "What's cracking?" I was like, "Fuck, I was busy."
Oh, shit.
But yeah, he'd be bringing big ups to Little Flacco. He'd be bringing pre rolls for us for our guests.
Damn.
Thanks to Altered State 805.
I wish you was here, bro. Shit.
Yeah, I know. He was hitting me up too, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, I was busy. I couldn't even like contact them back or whatever." You know what I'm saying? But next time, don't trip. It won't be the first time we see each other.
Hey, shit,
I got
I'll be
you on
ready
the next
time.
one.
Next
Yeah.
time I bring two, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, so man, Blaqsmith, like, where you from, bro?
Man, I was born in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And, I'm currently residing in San Bernardino.
Oh, you're in San Bernardino.
Yep. Dirty Dino.
You came from San Bernardino?
Yeah. Shit, hey, low key, man, I travel, man.
That
Shoot.
is insane.
Right now, I like I said, I do this shit regardless if I'm on foot. I ain't got a car, but hey, that's what trains and shit, that's what buses are for, man. Shit.
Man, hey,
Get to
you guys, this is the real fucking deal right here.
Hey, man, you gotta get to
If
your
you want some
destination.
shit done, don't let nothing stop you.
Exactly, man.
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Damn, dude, that's great. That's a dope ass trip then.
Shit, man.
That's a dope ass trip.
I got patience, so I mean, a lot of people don't got patience. Hey, I got tons of patience.
Hell yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So you're from LA, but now you reside in San Bernardino.
Yeah, I'm basically grew up in LA. Currently moved out. You know, I had a little bit of moving issue with my mom, my brother. You know, went out there. I went to what's the state at? I stayed at Fontana first. Then shit, trickled down all the way to Rialto here and there. Then made my way to San Bernardino.
Okay.
Been there for since.
Yeah.
So it's been an up and down journey here and there. So, but yeah, I'm still here, still California, regardless.
So my older brother lives in San Bernardino.
Damn.
Yeah, he lives in San Bernardino. So I'm actually
It's
gonna be
rough.
going down there. Yeah, next week because it's his birthday. Big ups to Terror Lane. But yeah, he's gonna. I'm gonna go take him a birthday gift and shit. Go bless him. You know, take him for breakfast. You know,
You got to,
just
man.
chill with
Shit.
him and shit. So yeah, I know exactly how far that is. You know what I'm
It's a little
saying?
far. It's a shit. It's a little bit of a distance, man. So
Yeah.
if you got a car, man, shit, just be thankful you got that.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. That's crazy. So, growing up in LA, like how old were you once you moved out of there?
I was about around like 9 or 10.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I was raised in the house with my mom, my brother.
Uh-huh.
I'll just say this: I was low key kind of like sheltered from the bullshit going on in
Yeah,
LA.
that's good.
So, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of this shit I had to low key endure growing up. A lot of stuff I had experienced in my like 20s. You know, so going to different places by myself, doing different shit. You know, shit, getting into relationships without really getting the actual like the possible like extra shit taught
Yeah.
to you how to be in a relationship. Like it was just difficult, but at the end of the day, I had to learn and adapt.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm here today doing this shit.
So what was it like? Like where did you grow up in your teenage years?
Oh, I grew up in Rialto.
In Rialto, how was it like growing up right there? Like,
I'll say though, in Rialto was kind of like it was a little bit cool. It was a lot, it was a lot of like bum shit going on at that time. 'Cause I went to Eisenhower,
okay,
so that time I was kind of like a little bit ghetto-ish.
okay,
Man, there's a lot of bum shit going on there, but it was cool. Now it's better. I mean, I see a lot of stores and a lot of shit kind of get built up
Yeah.
in there, so it's cool. It was a little bit of a rough time going to school. Though. I mean, I had to adapt going to there.
yeah,
I didn't have a lot of friends doing that shit and going to school, and I was most likely by myself.
yeah.
So, but other than that, like it was a cool time. You know, I stayed to myself though.
Yeah, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So how like you just being in the environment that you're in, when did you start noticing music? No matter what genre it was, like when did you start like having that ear to be like, damn, that's dope. What is that?
To be honest, I was always a hip hop fan, but I would say like what I was really into hip hop was like hearing that Outkast song. I forgot which one.
The Southern Playlistic?
Yeah, it was off of that one. I remember that album. It was one off of their second single. I think not second single. It was one of their singles that released off that album. It wasn't the very famous one. Damn, I remember singing that.
That me and you, your mama.
That
and
was the
your
one I was
cousin
singing. That was the one I liked, but that wasn't it. It was
Okay.
another single. But I was remember singing that one. I remember, damn, this is the hottest shit ever, man. Like I
Yeah,
remember performing
Outkast
that
is sick.
for my brother and everything. He was laughing and everything. It was like crazy.
Yeah.
But I was always been a hip hop head. Like hearing that, I just kind of just trickled down hearing different like other artists like Ice Cube,
Okay.
like Biggie, Tupac. You know, shit. It just trickled down. Like I was just into that.
Yeah, yeah. That's dope, man. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was one of the first groups that I heard as well, like in a handful. Because my older brother, the one that I'm telling you about from San Bernardino,
Yeah.
he was more into like that type of music. You know what I'm saying? So while I got introduced to like Wu-Tang and all that shit, I also got introduced to like NWA, Outkast, like, you know, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like as years went on, and I was listening to like, you know, Karis One and Eric B and Rakim and like all the East Coast shit, and he was introducing me to like dirty South West Coast shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had like the gangster, dope fucking style shit, and then I had the
I was always a little bit of a different person because I was always into like East Coast like hip hop.
Yeah, me too.
I was always into that shit more so than the West Coast. Like I love like I said, I'm into Ice Cube the most. You know, Tupac. I'm into a lot of shit. NWA out here, but when it comes to East Coast rap, that's more of my flavor.
Me too.
Because it started out with just like first it started out in New York.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the sampling part is most likely where all it comes from New York. Like,
Exactly.
kind of like chopped it up. I mean, it trickled down to the West Coast too, but I mean, that's where it low-key started.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy. And that's what's dope, dog, is like exactly that, because not only did you enjoy that part of the music, but there was so much more happening. Was there anybody in your life growing up that was like, okay, that's cool, but check this out?
yeah, I mean, shit. It was always, well, I always had that back and forth with my brother.
Oh, okay.
Cause there were times I'd be telling him, yo, listen to Rock Marciano, this dude is hard, and he'll be like, you know, hey, listen to Wiz Khalifa, this dude is hard as hell.
Yeah.
Like both artists are dope,
Yeah.
but we always had different tastes. But it's always about the essence of hip hop.
Exactly.
Because we both know these artists are good and they know how to rap,
Yeah.
and that's what we do. That's what we always like trade back and forth, different like artists here and there, like that's what we do.
Yeah. That's how me and my son are. My son's 15 years old, and we get to heated ass arguments about hip hop. And my wife will be like, "You guys need to calm down." I'm like, "Nah, we're just debating. Like, what the fuck?" She's like, "You guys sound like you're about to fight and shit." Like,
I've been doing that with my homeboys. Like I do that with my cousin a lot because we'll have battles. At one point, no shade on Eminem.
Yeah.
I was an Eminem fan.
Yeah.
I still am to a certain extent, but he's a Wayne fan. You know, we was always getting in certain battles with who's the best, like Wayne or Eminem. I always say like Eminem had a little more battles with certain artists, and he's a little more lyrical. Wayne, I mean, definitely lyrical. Now I feel like he's still lyrical in my opinion.
That fool had wordplay, dog.
Yeah, wordplay. It was that I hated that 2008 year. Yeah. He just topped on everything. But man, he was being an artist.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to make his money.
Yeah.
Same thing like Eminem. Eminem dropped some bougie ass shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? But that's me thinking like as a hip hop head, you know, like, like, man, like what? But then I came to like the senses of like, oh, it's business. Mm-hmm. You still got to make your money. And that's why he's one of the most, you know, paid artists to this day. You know what I'm saying? Because he could fucking murder anybody, but he could also murder the charts as well.
That's the same thing goes with Wayne too. So it's like it's still in the same essence of lyricism of hip hop, because all these guys we just mentioned is still a part of the game.
Have you heard that? Have you heard that West Side Gun with Lil Wayne? That shit is
West
nasty.
Side Gun, my favorite artist is for real,
me too.
man.
I love Griselda, bro.
Griselda. When I first hopped on this, I was like, they rapping on loops like this, like. Ain't nobody really, like, no artists are really doing that.
But you want to trip out on something? I don't know how much you do know about Griselda and stuff, but so at the beginning they were using a lot of samples.
Yeah.
But West Side Gun was like, fuck that. Like, I don't want to use samples because I don't ever want to get, like, my royalties taken away. So he hired, I think it was a European producer and another guy that was from here. And they do instruments and make them sound like samples.
Oh, whoa.
Because that's their style.
Damn.
Their style was like on some hip hop sample type shit. So they'll lay like some riffs or like keys or whatever, and they'll sample it and make it sound all dirty and shit.
That's nuts.
Yeah, you gotta look it up, bro. It's on YouTube where they have like a little backstory. I think it's like 30 minutes or whatever. Dude, that shit. I was like, cause I always thought their samples are sick.
I'm like, damn, then what? They must be crate digging like every day or something.
And they do to get like
insiders.
Yeah, like to get like fucking goddamn to get motivated, I guess to say, right? To get motivated, they do the producers, I'm pretty sure they do a lot of crate digging and listen to like different artists and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, watch that little documentary.
I'm gonna have to check
that shit is
out.
fucking crazy. I didn't even know, bro, because I was like, I'm thinking like, yeah, these fools are like,
yeah, they might be chopping it up.
Yeah,
like,
they're chopping shit up.
Shit.
But nah, dude, it's all original shit.
Man, shit. That's
crazy, huh?
Brain, man. That brain is crazy, man.
Okay, so who was the first person that inspired you to make a beat?
To be honest, man, shit, Jay Dilla. Man.
Okay.
It's just how he just makes records, man. It's like, it's just crazy how he'll chop up certain things. You would think he'll go a certain way, and he'll just go a totally different way with a sample, and he just chops things up. It's like, whoa. Like, it was one of the beats like he made with Busta Rhymes. No, actually Front Street. I don't know if you ever heard of the song instrumental called Front Street.
I would have to hear it. Yeah.
I think you can YouTube it. It's like one of those like smooth like 90s like beats. Like you can listen to that for hours, and it's just like he just chopped it up, and it's like it's a smooth beat loop over and over again. It's like I can listen to that all day.
Yeah, it doesn't even switch up or nothing, but it's just so smooth.
Yeah, it's like that's very hard to like produce, man. Like certain producers can do it, but it's like that's hard to like duplicate over and over again. Yeah, and he can do it.
Yeah.
So it's like that kind of got me to like try and making beats. So it's like for me, it's always like how I make it. It's like weird because it's like I always have to put things in a puzzle.
Okay.
So whatever sounds I like, I put things in the puzzle and then make a beat out of it. So
yeah, so that and that's crazy because meeting all these new producers and beat makers, like we think everybody does the same shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, chop down the sample, do the drums, do it like this.
Right. There's so many different ways.
People do shit different, bro.
Yeah, like some people could take a snare and make a totally different a snare from a vinyl.
Yeah.
And to make a totally different song, not even using nothing. Just a sample of a snare.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and just the way people create, dude, is insane because just seeing like how they start vibing. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing how they start vibing. Like what? Like okay, so what's your first process when you're about to make a beat? What's the first thing you do?
You know what? This question, everyone asks me this question. I never have an answer for this because when just say if I'm like sampling certain, I just listen until something just like hits me.
Yeah.
Until something hits me, I just like chop it up, or I'm like get some type of like motivation from it, and I might create a sound from that.
Okay.
But other than that, once it's chopped up, I just listen to certain things, or I might start with the sample or whatever, or I start with the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely, I start with the beat, and I just go from there.
Okay.
I don't have like a direction. I just make a beat, or make certain like find a sound that I like, continue on from there, make a loop.
So do you start with your drums first?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm giving y'all some games, so obviously, if y'all ain't paying attention, it's not hard.
Honestly, like most of the time, I'll probably do the drums first. But like 75% of the time, like I want to find the sample and I want to know what I'm gonna lace my drums to. You know what I'm saying?
I do that too. I do that every once in a while. I go back and forth.
Yeah.
Like it depends on how you want to go around about it.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. It's like you can start with a loop or whatever, or you can start with a drum or whatever. However, whatever your start process is, just go with it.
Yeah,
that's all I do.
Hell yeah, that's dope. So like,
as long as you don't give it up on it. As long as you don't give up on it. That's what
I know, right?
Don't give up on the beat.
Don't just leave it like 150 beats that I got in my laptop. They're just like they're not even done and shit. I gotta go through that shit and erase everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm like fuck. Like I don't know what I was thinking, but like, where did you get that name? Like, what do you go by?
Well, I went by many names.
Okay.
Until I got to the Blaqsmith.
Okay.
I started out with bear with me. I started out with Mad Ruckus first.
Okay.
I mean, then when one of my homeboys had called me Uncle Ruckus. After a while, I kind of got teased. I was like, "Fuck that name." then I went to Death Smoke, which I mean, obviously, definitely smoke. I mean, I smoke woods or whatever. I smoke weed, so I didn't want to have that. I had a complete change of mind. I didn't want to have that implemented in my name all the fucking time. So I didn't want that making it seem like, oh, that dude just smoked weed all the fucking time and that's it. So I kind of changed that. Then I just went to fucking Blaqsmith.
Okay.
Well, scratch that. It went from Death Smoke to Ed Smoke, then Blaqsmith.
Yeah.
I had many name changes, but.
And why did you choose Blaqsmith?
Because I was in a group. I'm still in a group called the Classic Dogs. So most likely I'm a producer, right?
Yeah.
I call myself the Blaqsmith because I feel like I can make any type of beat.
Okay.
Regardless if it's hot, hip hop, pop, EDM.
Nice.
Like shit, I can make some country shit if I can. I'm just playing. I can make no country shit.
Who is that? Fucking that little white boy. Remember the one that did that?
I know what you're talking about. No.
The Yodely guy or what? The Yodely guy or whatever.
That Yodely dude. Hell no. No, I ain't gonna do all that, but no. But that thing is like I don't just specifically do just hip hop. I can like cross my mind. I can just like broaden my mind to do other genres.
Yeah, that's good.
But I stick to hip hop because that's my go-to.
Yeah,
that's what I'm mainly good at. But don't doubt me on some R&B, on some pop. Like I can make some shit.
Hell yeah!
I just don't show y'all nothing.
That's for the paid customers.
Exactly.
We need that R&B Key Sweat type shit. Okay, I got you. Don't trip.
Exactly. See?
Hell yeah. So what inspires you to create?
Man, I'm a music head, so I love listening to music.
Okay.
Most likely, I love listening to instrumentals. See, sometimes I like listening to that than the words, because, I mean, nowadays, a lot of people can't fucking spit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not shitting on nobody, but as of late, mainstream has been kind of like... So, I mean, like, I mainly listen to instrumentals and shit. Yeah. So I just take certain things here and there and, like, learn how they, like, mix this down and, like, how they do a transition to the next song within this and that.
Yeah.
So I love listening to music. That's where I get my motivation from. Like when I'm at work, should I listen to music when I'm at work?
Yeah.
Even though I shouldn't. You can't fucking put the earphone in, but I get my motivation listening to music.
Yeah,
So
hell yeah.
that's what I translate that when I go home, make a beat. Shit, I stay on there for hours if I wanted to.
Yeah, yeah. And that's dope. And what I've been learning too is that like producers such as yourself, you guys drop like instrumental tapes and I'll be like, oh shit, shoot me your info.
Yeah.
And that's literally what I've been listening to for the past 3 weeks. Is everybody that's been coming through here, I'm like, man, people are sleeping on you guys, dude.
Like, I've been saying this, bro. Like, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I've been saying that for years.
Yeah, like dude, I listen to your guys' shit like all the time, dude. Like, and the first one that I listened to was Before Lasers, and not that like I wasn't like I would hear like everybody's shit like every now and then, but then I'll go back to listening to like what's out there,
right?
But then I'll go back to listen to like your guys' shit, you know, like the independent artists, and I'm like, fuck, this shit is dope, dude. Like I could just put this shit on repeat, clean the house, work on editing clips, fucking clean the front yard, the side, cut the grass, pop in the you know the fucking ear, the fucking earbuds or whatever the fuck you call them, headphones.
It's a lot of
you know, but it's like people are sleeping on it, dude. Like you guys are dropping.
It's a really a lot of talent out in the California area. Shit, to be honest, around the world.
Yeah,
it's around the world globally. It's you just need a platform to get us on there. That's all it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's what I need to do. Honestly, I need to grab your guys' links to your guys' shit and put it on the YouTube.
Hey, we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, so they could like every time somebody watches, be like, you know what, I am gonna fucking listen to his shit, you know, and drop real comments like shit was whack, that shit was hard, like that way you guys could get some insight and be like, hey, you know what, you know, I'm gonna have to you know up my shit or thank you, appreciate you guys, you know what I'm saying, because me like I've been in places where even my own family shit, they'd be like, that beat's whack. Yeah, I've heard, you know, that and I'm like, times, okay, man. Say less.
Exactly. Like, so you come back with something harder. Shoot,
hear that one.
So you know, that's the thing is like a lot of people will say like they'll fold like when you hear people's like your beats is whack or you just trash. Like no, keep going crazy. Go harder. I mean, once you hear that, that's motivation for you to go crazy.
Yeah,
go harder in the studio, man.
Yeah,
just keep going nuts. Yeah. Make more crazy shit.
It'll definitely get you to start digging for, you know, better samples like the type of melodies they're playing or whatever, and then search for better drums, you know what I'm saying, because that's definitely what's in right now is like the drums. They gotta hit, you know what I'm saying, like back in the days the drums didn't really hit that much, and now
most likely filtered out, but now it's like boom,
those motherfuckers are smacking, bro. Like that shit's crazy.
Blew out freaking glass windows, man. Shit, I seen that happen too.
Hell yeah. So, but I'm definitely gonna start doing that, guys. For you guys is I'm gonna start posting your guys' links, like under, because I usually tag you guys like on the YouTube. I'll put follow and then I put like @Blaqsmith. But now I'm gonna put that and then bam, like a link on the bottom. Because I do want people to go listen to your guys' stuff and tell you guys, like, that shit's dope. Or just to get, like, a little bit more plays and shit, you know? Because you guys are making dope-ass shit.
Yep.
And not a lot of people are helping each other out. You know what I'm saying? Like...
It's the support thing. That's what we need. That's all we need. It's the support from people that listen to us.
Yeah.
That's all we need is more support and shit.
Yeah, and you'll definitely find it outside the circle better.
Yeah,
you'll definitely find it outside the circle.
Way outside the circle. Man.
I was just telling my wife, I was like, "You don't even share my shit. You're my wife." She's all
like, "What the fuck?"
Well, I don't know anybody. I'm like, you don't know if somebody on your shit's gonna like what I'm talking about. It might be like, "Oh shit, I just gained a fan." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
Or now I want to hear his podcast.
It's like it takes no dollars or cents to share, like, or anything. Man, should comment. All you gotta do is just basically tap with the fingers.
You're done.
Boom.
So you guys need to share our shit. No, I'm just kidding.
For real.
But that and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like we could be pumping out as much shit as we could pump out, but if nobody's hearing it, then what's then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly,
you got to
man.
figure out different avenues.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's on Instagram, everybody's on TikTok, everybody's on YouTube, making a beat, doing this, doing that.
Right.
What's a different avenue that I could take that somebody's gonna listen to my shit? You know what I'm saying?
You might go old school and go the route, go in the city, man. Start
Let's
hustling
go.
for
Let's
it,
post
man.
up on the corner, dog.
that's what they did back in the day. I mean,
Hell yeah.
if you have to, shit. I know some people that still do it to this day.
Yeah, big ups to Plain Jane Records. They do that shit. They
Big
still
up
do
to
that
Plain
shit,
Jane,
dog.
man.
Yeah, so they definitely be out there fucking making beats and shit. So yeah, we should start doing that, dog. Fucking get a little generator and
Yeah, man. Shit.
A few minutes later.
Yeah.
all right, we back on now. So yeah, we had a little malfunction again.
Yeah, shit. Technical difficulties, man. It's all good, man.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, we're back. So yeah, so what we were talking about, man. So just yeah, people gotta learn to share our shit like the way they share everybody else's
Yes,
shit.
man. Shit.
New Jordans pop out,
They buy that shit.
sharing it
instantly.
to all the homies, huh? Look at
Man,
these new
shit.
sneakers.
Yeah, looking at that shit, they share that shit instantly, bro. Shit, they might even copy it as
You
soon
know
as
what
it
I'm
drops.
That's crazy. But so we're talking earlier. You're saying that you have a lot of equipment. If I was to give you a blank check with no amount on there, you could get whatever you want at Guitar Center or website or whatever. What piece of equipment would you purchase?
To be honest, I would love to purchase a guitar.
Okay, a Les Paul.
Cause I love the fact that just to play the guitar. I never played, but I would like to love to.
I was just gonna ask you that. Do you know how to play guitar?
I would love to play and learn. I'm a quick learner too. So I would definitely buy a guitar.
Okay.
It'll be a really good guitar. It won't be no trash one, like no
Yeah.
rinky dink one. So
Yeah, there's some expensive shit. There's some expensive shit.
I'll definitely get
I'm like, what's the sound difference? Is there a sound difference?
I'll definitely get the most expensive one. Give me that one right there. Shit.
That would be
I want the
crazy.
5
dude.
strings too.
Oh, you like the 5 string? So my nephew just got a 12-string guitar, like the ones like for the corridos, like
Yeah.
the like Mexican music and shit.
Ooh.
And it's like a totally different like sound, dude. It's crazy.
Shit.
But you gotta pick like every single one when you're playing.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I can't do all that. Man.
I'm like,
I'm a little uncoordinated, so I mean, like, I'm pressing the wrong ones, hitting the wrong notes and shit. Nah.
That shit would be crazy. So, and what weapons do you have like in your possession?
Man, well, let me start off with the laptop. The laptop contains Ableton, Pro Tools. I definitely use those simultaneously.
Nice.
I use a machine, the what do you call it, the plugins. I use the plugins off the machine.
Yeah.
To ease that into MPC. So I basically make the MPC. That's what, like 5.
Okay.
So I got the Roland too, the 404.
Okay.
I do that. I make beats off of that too. And I got like a MIDI controller. That's a Arturia
Yeah.
key controller, MIDI controller. What else? I have a Tascam, the old school Tascam. Basically, so I record all my shit into there.
Yeah.
I got a fucking Focusrite.
Nice.
I got a whole bunch of shit. Oh,
Nice.
like I said, I got a machine, MK2,
Okay.
and the Machine Studio.
Ah.
And I did have the Allen Heath mixer, but I ended up selling that. I was going through some shit.
Yeah.
So I had to sell that.
Yeah.
It was like a 24 big ass thing. It's like bigger than this, like not bigger than the table. So like it'll take up half the table.
Damn.
So I had that shit too. So I was like, it was into music and just making shit, sounds and mixing certain things down. I was like a scientist in the room.
Damn.
So I had a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So I was just playing different things like and making music off of those.
Yeah, and that's good to learn off of all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you learn something new on the MPC, you could probably take it back to the SP. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh shit, what if I could do that over here?
Yeah.
And vice versa. Like the homie DJ Warlock 1 was showing me on the MPC Live 2 that you can do
Shout
all
out to
the
DJ Warlock 1, man. Shit, he dope.
yeah, you could do all the stuttering effects and everything like you could do on the SP. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was like, oh shit, I didn't know you could do that shit on that shit. So
Hey, man, shit,
that's dope.
It's implemented in all that shit. It's crazy. Like I didn't know it did all that with the basically the effects on this one is nuts. Like
Yeah.
it's almost like the SP. The way you mix down shit. I mean, take it to live performances. You can do all that shit just like the SPs. Like
that's crazy.
and having
that's
those
dope.
simultaneously is like a dream.
Yeah, that's just dope, dog. It's that I love watching people making beats. I never picked up a machine. I never wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I love Fruity Loops.
Oh,
So I love learning shit on Fruity Loops.
to be honest, man, I can't even get into Fruity Loops, man. I don't know why, because it was complicated. Like as soon as you pop it open, it's like, where do I go?
Yeah.
Where do I start? Like I never had an issue with Ableton.
Yeah.
And I always tell people about Ableton and be like, you know how I use Ableton? Like, yeah. And be like, I don't know how
Everybody
to use
has
that
their
shit. It's hard as
preference.
fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use it. So yeah, I mean, everybody has their preference.
Yeah.
So it's like, I still can't get. I definitely get into Fruity Loops now.
Yeah.
So I mean, all you gotta do is take time and learn. But
Yeah, I know people making bangers off GarageBand.
yes,
Like stock ass fucking comes with Apple products type shit. Like,
yeah, like I mean,
like, that's crazy.
it depends on the mind too. So
And now
like,
Koala Sampler. Ooh.
I've actually had that on my phone testing that out. I'm like, wow,
that shit is crazy, dude.
man,
That shit is crazy. Like, I have people coming in here, like, you know, that make bangers off that shit on their phone. I'm like, God damn.
That thing is crazy how they chop certain things off of that little app. I'm like, wow. I'm like, you can do that too? And then they added EQ on that shit. I was like,
exactly.
what?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah, they have it's dope, dude. It's dope. If I was to give you a plane ticket to anywhere to work on an instrumental tape or a project with somebody, where would that destination be? Anywhere in the world.
Shit, Bahamas.
Bahamas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a beach person.
Okay.
So, I mean, if I could find a house near the beach and like set my shit up, make some beats near that shit, and make a whole album, yeah, I'll definitely go there, Bahamas. Yes. And there's some beautiful women down there too.
Yeah. If you can't find Blaqsmith, it's because he's in the Bahamas.
Yes.
Making an
And
instrumental
that will
tape.
happen. That will happen, man. Shit.
Hell yeah. So what's something that you would want to tell everybody that's watching this?
You know what, man? Just be yourself. If you can't rely on no one, rely on yourself.
Yeah. Amen to that.
Period.
Hell yeah. You guys heard it from Blaqsmith himself, man. Yo, on the beat table, there's a fucking purpose on coming here, and that's to show us your fucking beats or make a beat or whatever the situation. You know what I'm saying? We're about to hear Blaqsmith right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
When we come back to the motherfucking beat table with Telewa and
Yes,
Blaqsmith, and you're about to hear some fucking fire.
Black.
You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back. All right. We are back with Blaqsmith himself. Yo, it's the motherfucking beat table. And Blaqsmith came for one thing and one thing only. To fucking murder a beat. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Blaqsmith, what up?
Let's do it, man. Shit.
Black. There it is. There it is. Yeah. It's the motherfucking beat table.
Black.
I like that shit right there. That shit okay.
Black.
That shit groovy right there.
Whoa.
Bye-bye.
Black.
That shit goes hard right there. Blaqsmith in the motherfucking building.
Black. Black.
That shit goes hard right there.
Three
Fucking
different types of beats, man.
shit. Blaqsmith in the fucking yo. That last one was hard, dude.
See, man, see.
That shit
See
was
how my
nice.
range- I'm a Cancer, so my brain goes different mood swings when it comes to beats. So
Hey,
it goes
I-
hard, soft.
I like how empty that second one was, and I mean empty in a good way, because I wasn't even waiting for a kick or nothing. I just love the percussion in there, like everything that was in there. I was like, it went perfect with it, dude. Like I didn't want like there to be like a hard knock or nothing like that. Like I just like it just sounded
It is
fucking
amazing.
beautiful.
Heavy
Yeah,
feel good
that
music. That's what it is.
man,
Feel good
dude.
music.
Yeah, well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Blaqsmith. Hey,
man.
thank you so much for coming through, dog. Thank you
Appreciate
for
it,
making
man.
that journey, dude. I like when you guys come from that far, it means a lot to me because like I do a lot of virtual interviews too, but it's just like a click of a button and now we're talking. But like
Yeah.
you traveling, you know, okay, why traveling? Like
Right.
yeah, he traveled far. You and him are like the farthest right now. We came from Santa Clarita.
I like interactions, man.
Yeah.
It's all about networking and just basically just knowing the person who you are,
Yeah.
man. That's all it is.
I
You just get
definitely,
contacts.
I definitely want to have you again, and
Oh, yeah.
I definitely want to know more.
Oh, yeah. You
I
know,
want to get you in to make a beat like
oh, yeah.
live.
Shit,
You
let
know
me
what I'm saying?
Shit, I'll get
Yeah,
that.
we'll,
Oh,
we'll,
yeah.
we'll do next time you come in. We'll do a beat live because I know like with all this right here, like you definitely got it. Yeah, you
I'll
definitely got it.
man. Shit, that's-
So yo, big ups to Blaqsmith. Thank you so much for coming through to the beat table. We
Sir,
appreciate you.
Shouts
And-
out to the beat table, man. Think, hey, I don't never get interviewed at all, man. So, hey, I'm kind of a little bit like, stuttering a little bit. So every now and then, like, I'll do it. But hey, I love this.
But that's natural,
love this
dog.
shit. I
That's
love it,
natural.
man. I love
Yeah.
interacting with my fans.
Hell
trying
yeah.
to, a lot of people like to know who I am, so
Exactly. There we go. Now we got a little backstory because there's always a lot more.
a lot more
to what goes on in our lives, but
a lot more.
I'm glad I got a little bit of why and now you telling me everything, that little bit that you told me, it makes sense on why you make beats the way you make them. You know what I'm saying? Why you're so versatile with that shit.
Yeah, man.
That's just
I
dope.
love making beats, man. All this shit, it's like toys to me.
Yeah, that's just dope, dog. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And again, the Beat Table appreciates you. I know I'll be seeing more of you because I see you on the lineups all the time, and my old ass is trying to make it to all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying.
I'm trying to, like, if you can't make it, I'll try my best to go live. I'll be kind of like high and kind of like.
So are you gonna be at the A Love Supreme?
Oh yeah.
In Ontario?
Oh yeah.
So then I'll see you there.
I'm definitely gonna be there.
Yeah,
for sure.
because that's closer to you.
On there for a minute, so I mean, like, there's been other things I've been trying to get down to, but I'm definitely gonna be there for sure.
Okay, cool. So then we're gonna see Blaqsmith at A Love Supreme. Big up to the whole Love Supreme camp, and yeah, we got Black God coming through. Yeah, Black God's gonna be coming through, and
right.
trying to get T-Dot. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to get the whole Love Supreme to come through. Shit. But yeah, big ups to Blaqsmith. Thank you so much. Mad love, and
hey, man,
here we go.
You so much.
It's the
Appreciate
fucking beat table. You know what I'm saying? With
Table.
Lewa and Blaqsmith.
Thank you so much for having me.
Peace out, y'all.
Thank you. Peace.